Hello. I figured I would give a quick little video tour of my work area. Keep it here in a corner next to the kitchen. As you see, we weren't really using it for much, but still got some stuff on the walls from, we used to keep Nerf guns in here like an armory. But see what we have here. This is one of my original really cruddy creations. I keep it around. Reminder, kind of like a check. See how far I've come. Second gen proto cannon barrels. Very heavy. Big ass bearing. Moving to something better. Tend to keep stuff that might be broken because I can pull the electronics and motors and stuff out of it. This guy got me through a lot of cosplay before he broke down. See, all our Nerf guns are just shoved under there. I tend to break some apart if they don't work anymore and take out the stuff. Same with old BB guns. I just have boxes and boxes of components and stuff that don't work. Something might look cool and I'll know I can tear something out of it. Got a crime scene kit. Mostly for the gloves and bags and stuff, but I can take fingerprints if I felt like I had to. I don't know why I would. Chemicals and stuff. Try to keep everything written down so I know where to go. I still have all this to do and probably another board's worth of stuff before I'm finished with just my Proto Man rebuild. Plastic scraps. Stuff that's been cut out. You can kind of see there's the been cut out of that. I'll tend to keep stuff until it's little bits of nothing. You can find a use for everything. You know, you just gotta have imagination. You gotta be able to look at the back of an old game and say, you know, I could paint that, or I could cut this, or twist it and make it look like, I don't know, a plasma exchange or something. The key to good cosplay is imagination, obviously. Okay, more components. That's getting an extensive rebuild. Gotta maintain that iconic click, that twing. I always have a use for pistol grips. This is a piece of a sleep apnea mask. My dad gave it to me. Do a lot of stuff with that too. You know, gears are useful no matter what. You can apply these to many different things. Paint them up, scuff them up. Tubing from that apnea mask. Remains of a Christmas gift from someone. It never worked, but I'll make it work for something else. More stuff. This one like fabrics. You know, this is parts of an old refrigerator shelf. I saw this. Oh shit! I saw that and was like, you know, I could maybe. First thing I did is I could cut that and turn it into. You know, just gotta keep an open mind. I tend to look at many things and think I could do a lot with that. It's an old machine. It's got motors in it, so it gets kept. There's our mask. It doesn't have to be a costume. You could use it for many things. Even more down here. Yeah, both of those are full. It's my dad's old art chair, so I keep using and creating out of it. See, old medicine chest. I keep batteries and testing equipment and my thermoplastics in here. A heat sink. See, that just looks cool all on its own. You can turn it into something, cut it, paint it, or actually use it as a heat sink. I don't know. I'm trying to be crazy about it. See, I'm in the middle of a build today. Just gonna kind of go like that. basically. If you're gonna solder, do electrical work, get yourself one of these. It's called a helping hands. It's very good. These are just misplaced components. Whoops. Batteries, adhesives, nuts and bolts that don't have their own home, random metal fixtures, bits for drills, interesting tiny plastic components. See, you'll be able to cut that, turn it. That there's going to go when I'm done with it. Mark 'em my word. Electrical connections. And precision screwdrivers. One of Brittany's knitting needles. Or crochet hooks, I'm sorry. She's going to kill me for mixing those up. Marble components. Most of my workshop is just plastic components and stuff. Electrical work that I just tear apart, paint, and throw into something. So here's where stuff sits while I'm waiting to update it. See, right now I'm on the gun cannon. These are, except for little details, finished. Bundles of wires. You find lengths of wires if you're going to cosplay, keep it. If you're doing electrical work, that is. If not, then I don't know. Throw them away, I don't care. That's part of the cannon. And that is going to be a really cool texturizer. I'm going to cut this out, this honeycomb, and yeah, you get what I mean. Dad's proto painting signed by the proto man. Hooray. Every workshop needs a first aid kit. You're in masks, goggles, pens, wire nuts. Don't ask. Got an old cigarette, I don't smoke anymore. Keep it there as a reminder. Cutting components, scissors and saws, and if you're gonna do electrical work, get you one of these. Trust me, my word is essentially a guarantee. I tend to run 2 rotary tools at a time. One for rough cuts and one for precisions. I can't solder for shit. I'm getting better, but I use this soldering gun because I can't really, I fumble around with the iron. I like to keep all my wires clipped, as you know. These things are useful everywhere. This was one of the best Christmas gifts I ever got. It's falling apart. I need to get some new ones with clamps and stuff, pliers, things what pinch. Screws and bolts. Bolts and bolts and bolts, and I missed. Oh, forgot I had that. Cool. Let me just put that somewhere where I'll remember it. Run Pandora. This is another component. I try not to expand much beyond this counter because half of it's the kitchens, but you know how it goes. Got some forms cut out. I kind of need space sometimes, so these are dead batteries that I don't feel comfortable throwing into the garbage because I'm sure that would probably kill something. These are assembled and painted components, things to be cut. This table was twice as big, but it broke in half, so the math holds up there. But that's what I'm working with here. I would like some pegboard so I don't have to hang my things on just nails. Mom would come and visit and left me these notes. Mom and Dad have always been very supportive of the things I choose to do, and I thank them for that. But that's what I got working with. Get stuff out there in the shed too. Up in the attic, out here on the back porch. I need a whole house, I think, for all my stuff. Yeah, I didn't even go over this. There's a wonderful Christmas gift too. This is for when I draw. It's on my papers and stuff. Big old screwdrivers. Oh, including no, he didn't fit. I got one that's like 2 feet long. These are my electrical components, chips, switches. When I use LEDs, they're down here, but they're all up, accounted for right now. Fuses and resistance stuff to rip apart. These are cool. I'm going to turn these into something cool. Got one open. See if I can get it to turn on. Probably not. It's the daytime. Where's the... There it is. Nah. Turn on when I'm not looking. There it goes. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Turns different colors. EL wire. Speakers. Those are going to be disassembled, put into my Canon for sound effects. Oh, that needs to go with the batteries. These guys. Woo! Yeah. Use your imagination. What could Dave do with that? There's another MP3 player. That's going in the helmet, so I can speak. My last build, you couldn't really hear me very well. Let's go ahead and put this somewhere else. I'm gonna cut that up anyway. Down here is our heavy gear. I serve it as an anchor. You know, you gotta be a genius to know what this shit is. It doesn't hurt. There's the old battle axe. I have a box full of electrical wires. Corner full of Walmart bags, and all my tool boxes are down here. Sometimes I take this stuff to work. I'll pack it up in a small mobile workstation so I got something to do. And then books and cases for power tools. There's not enough power outlets in here. As you can see, that's all run off just that one. So I do what I can with what I have. But I said quick tour, and this is like 13 minutes. Please don't hate me. Anyway, that's what I'm working with. Yeah, I need to defend myself sometimes. Don't hate.